I've done so many types of things over my career, from crazy sociopaths to sort of, all shucks guys to, in this case, a DA. I feel really excited to play this character because of my dad. In fact, the two reasons I took this job, even before reading the script, were, and not necessarily in this order, to sort of pay a nod of respect to my dad, and also to work with Mariska because, again, I'm a fan of hers and I'm a fan of the shows. So I really like the way the character's turning out. But in essence, it almost didn't even matter. I welcome the surprises and the spontaneity of what these scripts bring. I like being surprised. And they said, we want you to play a DA. Without even thinking twice, I said, I want to do it. I called my dad. I said, Dad, guess what I'm going to be playing on TV? He said, what? I said, I'm playing a DA. He says, oh, boy, that's great. My dad was the district attorney of New Orleans from 1973 for about the next 30 years. And my whole life was the DA's office. My mother was a judge, so I understand that very, very well from the perspective of a young person growing up in that environment. So for the chance for me to play my dad is pretty cool. And in the script, there's a line when they're kind of looking at me, the detectives are saying, well, why are you so enthusiastic about helping us? And I say, listen, I'm a second-generation DA. And when I was able to say that line, I couldn't help but think about my pop, when he watches it and how that must make him feel, because I think somewhere in his heart, he may have wanted his son maybe to follow in his footsteps. Wasn't going to happen, but I think maybe he would have said, that would have been cool if my son had been a DA too. But here I am playing a DA. I think the reason SVU is such a huge success is because of the pool of talent that surrounds it. I mean, you're talking about people at the very, very top of their game. I mean, these writers are the best in the business, the directors that they get. You're working in New York, such an exciting, wonderful place to be. And the actors, starting with Mariska, are really, really, really good at what they do. And people become addicted to the show because it's so well done. And it's been around for so long. It's such a well-oiled machine that it's just it's like just being dropped onto a speedboat or something. It's already moving, and you feel that energy. And it's, as an actor, all you have to do is think about your role. You don't have to worry about anything else because they know what they're doing. And at the same time, each show is completely different and fresh, So for me, man, this is just a blast. And I'm so excited as a fan of the show, but for also all of the other fans out there, I'm so excited for them to see what we're doing. And I think it's going to be really cool. Man, I hope there's a love interest with me and Mariska. I love her already just as a person, and she's met my wife and they hit it off, and I hope so, man. I mean, what's not to love, with Detective Benson, man? She's pretty hot.